guys, it's Tracy here from Beyond Obedience. So, I wanted to hop on live and actually discuss something that I have been working on a little bit behind the scenes. So, as you know, if you don't already know, I am hosting a free class this Wednesday, free masterclass called How to Achieve an Even More Amazing Bond with Your Dog with more fun and less training. Um, it is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about it. We've been working really hard. Ben, have we been working really hard?
Yeah.
We've been working really hard on this. But one of the things that I want to talk about today is this idea of why we fail. And I did say we. I said when it comes to our dog training expectations or our dog training goals. And I had sort of been looking through some responses that some of my clients have had of why they think they're not getting the results they need. But then I reached out to some of my dog trainer friends and I asked them why they thought our clients didn't get the results that they want. If our clients don't get the results that they want, why is that? Is there a reason for that? So I got some interesting feedback, and I thought I kind of just wanted to share the differences, but also the similarities, which I thought was kind of fascinating. So when I asked dog trainers why they thought people weren't getting the results that they want, I got a lot of responses to the tune of not being consistent. Now, consistency, as we know in dog training, is the key, and that was one of them. Too many allowances, allowing the dogs to get away with too much stuff. Not correcting the dogs from the start. That was what one of the trainers had said. This one was a good one I thought was interesting. Not training to live, meaning the focusing too much on just doing training sessions versus actually training for real life, training for how you want your dog to live. I thought that was a good one. Lack of appreciation for the need for leadership. Echo, stop doing that, please. Echo. Lack of appreciation for the need for leadership, I thought was a good one. You know I'm going to like that one because of my foundation of relationship. Lack of follow through, so whether or not that's following through on the instructions that your dog trainer is giving you or following through on the instructions you've given your dog. Someone had mentioned food motivation, not using food properly. Lack of belief that it will work, and this one was very interesting. A trainer said that. And then someone else had said unrealistic expectations, and a big one that came up in a lot of the forums and a lot of the questions was treating dogs like humans. So that was what our trainers are saying when they had to think about why aren't my clients getting the results that they want. But when I asked people why, or dog owners, why they weren't getting the results, why they thought they weren't getting the results, I got a lot of, and this was a big one that came up, fear that I'm not doing it right. Fear that I'm not doing the training right. That one really resonated with me. And if you're a dog owner out there, put your hand up or let me know in the comments, is that you? Like, do you have a fear of not doing it right? Time was a big one. Not being able to find the time to train. Now I want to do this correlation here because dog trainers are saying you're not being consistent or you're not doing your homework, and dog owners are saying they're having a hard time finding the time. And I get that, right? I get that. I don't think it's out of laziness that people aren't doing the work. I think it literally is time. How many times, I mean, I know I've been there. When I was taking obedience classes with my dogs, I remember leaving the class and I'd have my homework list of things and I'd look at my dog and I was all like pumped up about like what we had accomplished. And I was like, yeah, this week I'm going to make sure that I do all that homework. And I don't know where the time goes. All of a sudden, before I know it, it's 20 minutes before class. And I'm standing outside of the door just doing like 18 sits in a row trying to make sure that my dog doesn't make me look like an ass. You know, like I was like, sit, you know. it happened to me, and I think it happened to me every single week. I don't know where the weeks go, so I totally get that time. Lots of people said knowledge. In other words, they didn't feel like they had enough knowledge of what it was they were supposed to be doing. This was an interesting one. Trust in the trainer. There was a few people that mentioned that they didn't feel like they necessarily trusted that the trainer had their dog's best interest at heart. How interesting. Someone, actually, there was a few dog owners that full out just admitted I didn't follow through. It just didn't follow through on the thing. So I thought that was a good one. And the big one here, this came up in a lot of people. They said confusion. So very, very interesting, to me, interesting. And I'm going to put this out there. Either if you're a dog trainer on my page, or if you're a dog owner, or you're both, what are your thoughts on that? What do you feel is the main reason why you're not getting, or you haven't yet gotten, the results that you want from the training? As I say, the big thing that sort of stuck out for me, trying to figure out, because that's at the end of the day, you guys, that's what my goal is. That's what all dog trainers' goals are. We want you to succeed. We want you to have the dog of your dreams. We want everything that you want. And in a lot of cases, and I know this is true for a lot of my friends who are dog trainers, some of us feel as though we're putting in more effort than the dog owners. But I can honestly say that if after you're leaving, if you're struggling with confusion or that fear that you're not doing it right, then I could see how we could get into analysis paralysis, right? And I've mentioned this before on a number of occasions. I don't have that issue with dogs. I really don't. And I have come to a really good place in my life where I very rarely question whether or not I'm doing right by my dogs. I very rarely question it. Occasionally I'll get into some things because there's so much conflicting advice out there and so many scientific things and whatnot. But I've come to a pretty good place in my life where I know and I feel good about all of the stuff that I do with my dogs and for my dogs. So I don't necessarily have this, but I know for me personally, my struggle has always been with health and diet and weight loss. I have been struggling forever to try to lose weight, and I have the exact same issue of this idea of analysis paralysis. I don't know what to do anymore. I've heard so many different things that you're supposed to do. Keto diets and paleo diets and intermittent fasting and all of those things, and it's so overwhelming. So I totally understand that I have had so many times where I open up the fridge and I stare at the fridge and go, I just don't even know what to eat anymore, and it sucked the life out of the enjoyment of having a meal or enjoying food. Like, now everything is such a chore. So I strive now, and this is kind of what this upcoming class is going to be about. I'm striving to figure out, I want to remove that for people. I want to remove that questioning. I want to remove that. I want you to be able to, in my case, go to the fridge and know exactly what you should eat and what's the best thing to fuel your body. But in your case, I want you to pick up your dog training equipment and put your dog on a leash and walk your dog and know without a shadow of a doubt that you are doing everything that you can. You want to do everything right for your dog. That's the goal, right? And then on top of that, because I'm going to be flat out, a little teaser for you guys, this stuff that I'm going to be teaching on Wednesday there's no obedience commands in this. I'm not teaching you how to do any dog training. I'm not going to teach you about timing. I'm not going to teach you about markers. I'm not going to teach you about the proper body position when you sit. Nothing. I'm literally going to be taking away all of that, and we're going to talk about what you really want to know, which is how can I create an amazing bond with my dog. And then once you get that foundation of I know what I'm supposed to do with my dog. Then, when you decide to add training, no matter what it is, if it's obedience, if it's sporting stuff, if it's, you want to take dog sports, you want to learn how to do tricks, you want to do whatever you want to do, on top of this will be so much easier. You won't have the analysis paralysis. You'll be able to know that what you're doing is right by your dog. That's my goal. So anyway, comment below if you have any other thoughts on this idea. Why we fail? Why do we not achieve our goals? What is stopping us from achieving greatness when it comes to our relationship with our dogs? Any comments, please comment below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to sign up for the class, y'all. It's going to be super duper good. It's so good. I'm trying to put as much as I can into this. So don't forget to sign up. We'll put a link in the comments below on how to sign up for the class. And share this video and the other videos with your friends. You have a dog friend, why would you keep this information from them? Why would you do that to your friends? Don't do that to your friends. Tell your friends about this. Do you want to have a group of friends that all are on the same wavelength? They're all getting together, having awesome times with your dogs. Get them in this class, then you're all on the same page. It'll be awesome. All right, so there you go. Comment below. We'll leave the link for you to sign up for the class. Don't miss out on this class. It's going to be awesome. It's Wednesday, 1 p.m. Atlantic time. It's an online class. There will be a replay, so if you can't make that time, still sign up, and I'll send you the replay so you still get all the awesome information, all right? I hope everybody has a great day. As always, get out there today. Enjoy your dog. Be the person that your dog thinks you are, because your dog thinks you're awesome, and so do I. Have a great day, everybody.